First off, I'd like to say great job on getting your own YouTube profile. It's really awesome, isn't it? Getting to upload your own videos and everything. I know you've checked out mine plenty of times. Um, I'm making this response just to add on part of your discussion. Like, first of all, how I totally agree. They don't make TV shows like they used to. There's a few shows you forgot to mention. First off, you forgot to mention the great show of Superman, the animated series. You mentioned Batman, which is great, but you forgot Superman, which it was. I wouldn't say it was as good as Batman, but it was still very, very good. It was one of the more entertaining things to watch on Saturday mornings, along with I don't know a couple old Nickelodeon shows like Angry Beavers, which I just downloaded the entire series, so I have that on my computer now. And Are You Afraid of the Dark, which was way better than Goosebumps. Goosebumps, you had the books. That was all you had were the books. But Are You Afraid of the Dark? It had some great characters. They actually had some stars that ended up going on to great careers, like Jay Baruchel, who I don't know if you really know who that is, but if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, he's the guy that voices Hiccup, and he's also in I don't know Knocked Up. He's the main guy in She's Out of My League. If you've seen that movie before, and I totally agree. They totally agree. Like they don't have what's with like they come out with a new season of Power Rangers every year, which annoys the hell out of me. See, me, I grew up with 3 seasons of that fantastic Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was an amazing show. It was great. Yeah, Jason, Kimberly, Billy, so on and so forth. My first favorite was Jason. I always wanted to be the Red Ranger. It was one of the reasons why one of my favorite colors ended up being red. and There's just other great shows. And again, forgive me for putting as much Queen on your Facebook profile. I hope you don't kill me, but I was bored and it was 5 in the morning. And I don't mean it's 6:30 right now, but still, I just wanted to, I was just kind of bored and just like messing with people. And sadly, you were the person I got messed with. Um, and also, I'd like to add, Powerpuff Girls was a great show. I was a, I was a personal favorite. My personal favorite was Blossom. I mean, I don't care if you make fun of me all you want. I mean, hell, I'm a guy that likes Glee, so yeah, there ain't much else I have to hide. Uh, well, also good. I normally feel the ACTs. Like those ACTs were really annoying. It only took it once, though. You probably have taken it. That's probably what the third, fourth time you've taken it. I don't know. You always came off to be bit of a bookworm to me. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, basically this thing is it all goes back to the TV shows. They're like how things didn't aren't the way they used to be they were back in the 90s. But outside of cartoons, we had Fresh Prince, we had Friends, Boy Meets World. You're gonna kill me when I say this, but I was never really into Animaniacs. I really didn't like them that much. But I was a kid. I didn't really get them. I mean, there were bits I thought were funny, but other than that, it was meh to me. I mean, I was too busy watching like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and of all of those shows. And there's one thing you probably didn't mention, but that's because you're probably a girl. But every guy will back me up on this. Toonami. That block from I think it was like 2 o'clock to like 6 o'clock. It was just all these solid shows. This is how I got introduced to Dragon Ball Z, um, pretty much Dragon Ball Z, but like Dragon Ball Z, Outlaw Star, what was another one? Yu Yu Hakusho. All these great Japanese animes were introduced to kids from Toonami, and they carried that for years, and then they got rid of it. Now Cartoon Network is not what it used to be. Nickelodeon is a joke. I mean, there were still great shows, but they don't have Hey Arnold anymore, Drake and Josh, Keenan and Kel. They got rid of all those shows for these crap ones like iCarly, which it's funny at times, but other than that, it's just over the top humor, and that just gets old. And it goes even into our favorite subject, Disney, which I'm not gonna get into it again. Don't worry, I've already gotten into that once. But it all goes back to Disney. And Disney, they don't out with animated good things anymore. I mean, Tangled was their last good one. Princess and the Frog was okay, but all the musicals before that, those were amazing. You can't, you can't hate on those. They were so good. And all this other stuff was just nothing was as good as it was back in the 90s. Like the 90s was amazing. Movies, music. I mean, hell, we can talk. I can make another video about music. I mean, but that would take twice as long as this. But just wanted also to just kind of back you up on that because I totally agree with everything that you said about there, minus the chubby bunny part because I could probably definitely outdo you in that. But it's just there's just nothing that is as good as it was back in the day. That's all I could say. I mean, I grew up 9 of the 10 years in the 90s. I was born in '91, and maybe one day they'll bring it all back. You never know. But yeah, I just want to say good luck also on your dance solo. Hopefully you found that top you were looking for. And I will talk to you later. Bye.